Hey everyone, hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of Brothers Conflict Episode 8 entitled The Eighth Conflict Nightmare. And it basically picks up immediately where the previous episode left off at. Azusa collapsed on the floor and Tsubaki and Emma stand there in shock, seen as in the last episode. Masaomi walks in and tells Emma to call an ambulance. Azusa is then seen in the hospital bed, still unconscious but stable. Emma goes home to find Tsubaki with his face in his hands. He tells her that he can no longer feel the connection that he had with Azusa as twins. He also tells her that he has no right to visit him because he was probably the cause for his collapse. That night he had multiple nightmares about his job, Azusa's life, and Emma's affections for him. Tsubaki finally wakes up to Natsume's worried face. He even pinches his own cheek. He even pinches Natsume's cheek to make sure that it hurts so that he's not having another nightmare again. And Natsume questions why he didn't pinch his own cheek instead then. The next day, Emma goes to visit Azusa with a change of clothes, and Azusa tells her that he just has meningitis and that he will be released sooner or later. Emma also thanks him for stopping Tsubaki the other night, but Azusa suddenly replies that she shouldn't be thanking him. He confesses that he is also in love with her and that he was interrupting just like Tsubaki had said. Emma goes home where she meets Tsubaki at the door, who has decided to go visit Azusa. A few minutes later, Emma gets a text message from Azusa asking for a list of books and DVDs. She goes to the hospital after buying the stuff with Yusuke, but goes home after seeing Tsubaki and Azusa making up with each other. Natsume sees her walking and sends her home by car. At home, Yukio tells her that the official family register papers for her new passport is ready, so that she should pick them up later. The next day, Emma visits Azusa once again and tells her that he will do his best for his feelings and won't lose to anyone since he loves her the most, and then kisses her on the forehead. At the end of the episode, Emma is seen getting a family register certificate for her passport and opens it only to stare at it with shock. And that basically sums up what happened in this episode. So let's start reviewing it then. This episode was good again, but it was kind of a letdown once again. And that's what the series tends to do. It has its ups and then it's way down. It goes slightly up, then plummets way down, and it just keeps doing this. It's kind of disappointing, really. Like, I figured that Natsume's illness might lead to permanent damage that would make him not be able to function as well he normally would, or perhaps his death. Not that I don't dislike the character so much that I want to die, but it would have added some necessary drama to this supposed romance series, which I think would be absolutely fucking necessary at this point, but no. So, and that's kind of what I was expecting, that was what I was hoping for, but no. So that's what I mean when I say as ups, which its up was Azusa getting ill and adding some necessary drama to the series, and then it plummeted way down by it not really amounting to anything. And really, that's what this whole series so far has been to me. Alright. Other than that, though, I really didn't have any problems with this episode, any additional ones anyways, except the animation was kind of scarce for the most part of it, unfortunately, but other than that, I really didn't have any problems with it. And I know people say that the series is kind of gross because they are siblings, but there's two things that you have to remember here. One, they're not real siblings, they're step-siblings, so they're not blood-related. Alright, that's one. And two, I mean, because of the way they take their interactions throughout the series, I keep forgetting that they're even siblings until they mention it again. Alright. Like, if they didn't mention it, I would probably forget completely that they were even siblings, most likely. And it's just because that the series is written, I think, really well in terms of character interactions and whatnot. So yeah, but anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.